Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So in this video we'll look at some thrift store pickups, we'll look at some vintage toy pickups, and we'll look at some sales. So let's check it out. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Alright, thrift store pickups. Got a short but sweet one. Got some pretty good Nerf stuff, pretty good toys. Let's check it out. Honorable mentions, I got some Blu-rays here. Got a copy of Mel Brooks' Blazing Saddles. I remember that one from growing up. It's a funny Mel Brooks movie. Blazing Saddles can sell for some money though. I'll see how much it sells for. I might sell it, otherwise I'll keep it for my collection. Then we got Gerard Butler, the Gamer. I don't think I recall seeing that one. Look forward to checking it out. The Blu-rays that were there were like not your common Avengers Blu-rays and stuff like that, so that was good. So I found some good ones. So there we go, the Gamer. Then we got one I haven't seen yet too, surprisingly, is Predators. So I mean, far from the Predator that I love, you know, Schwarzenegger, Predator. The rest of the series, even Predator 2. Predator 2 is okay, but the rest of the series I couldn't really care much about. But we'll check it out. And then here's a cool one. I remember watching this one back in the day, but hadn't seen it come up on Blu-ray yet. Pathfinder. I remember that's a pretty good one. So glad to see that one. Pick that one up. Alright, then we got some toys. I got this little bag for $3.99. It's got 2 Triads and a Fire Strike Elite in it. Nothing great, but just fine. And picked up a couple bow style Nerf today. I got a Zombie Strike bow just because it was in nice shape. I usually avoid some of the bows, or this particular bow, usually you'll find it without the bow piece on it. But for $1.99 I thought I'd go for it this time. And then $2.99 was the Star Wars Force Awakens Chewbacca bowcaster bow. If this works well, these things can sell for good money. And a couple other random little blasters. I got a Busby Double Shot. Busby Double Shots can sell for pretty decent cash. No shells, but I have a couple shells actually to put into it. So could make even like around a $30 sale on this thing, believe it or not. And then I found another Walking Dead blaster. So I'll just hang on to that and wait till I get a few more, because people like to collect these Walking Dead blasters too. Alright, here we go. Another vintage Masters of the Universe lot. This is a mixed lot. It's got 3 different brands in it. One I'm excited about and one I'm really excited about, but we'll go over it. Shopgoodwill.com auction lot. Alright, pretty interesting lot here. Well, actually really interesting, because there's some really cool non-Masters of the Universe stuff here. But anyways, we got a couple Ram Mans. Ram Man, the problem with Ram Man value-wise is you got to find one that has good paint, and you're almost never going to find one like this one. This Ram Man would be good because it actually has his sticker wrist bracers. See those? Those are really hard to find on Ram Man. This one, they're gone. But the paint ain't that great, so if the paint was better I would keep it for my collection because it has the wrist bracers on it. So a couple Ram Mans, nothing special. Your average figure, if it's a common, if I say it's like a common, is probably going to be worth like $10 to $15 at the max, unless it happens to be in really good, nice paint condition and stuff. So we got a nice Mexico Triclops. Has a little bit more paint wear than usual, I guess. Otherwise, he's pretty good. It's the Triclopses always seem to be from Mexico, and they always stand very well. In Mexico, they manufactured these leg bands like perfectly, or they used the right, really sturdy ones that lasted the test of time. Because every Triclops I get always stands perfectly. They never have loose legs. Whenever all the rest of the figures in the lot will have loose legs. We got a Jitsu with a broken waist, so his leg bands actually slip down. Jitsu's a pretty nice figure if it's not broken. Got a couple Evil Lens, not bad, just common, nothing special. So all these, majority of these will be going into a lot. Like the ones that are broken, I'll save up and do another broken parts or repair lot. I just sold one of those. We got a Beastman here. Nice. I noticed the Malaysia Beastman are really much more colorful, but this Beastman has bad paint and his head popped off. You can get that head back on, but mainly the problem with Beastman is his face paint is almost always really bad. So the best Masters of the Universe out of the lot were we got a Stone Dar and a Rock-On. So these are basically like sort of transforming figures of Masters of the Universe that transform into rocks. So we got both of them here, Stone Dar and Rock-On. These are worth a little bit more. The paint's okay. It's not perfect. Hoping I can sell these two together, resell them, because I've already got complete both of these thanks to Chris, actually, in my collection. So I'm hoping I can sell these as a 2-pack. I'm hoping I can make at least a maybe like a $35 sale, something like that, with just the loose figures. I'd say they go for 15 to 20, unless the paint is really good again, you know. Maybe I'm a little bit low on that, but these are a little bit more uncommon. These were in the later waves, like the third to last wave, I think, or the second to last wave. So as the waves get later on in time, they were, you know, the popularity was going down a little bit, so they weren't purchased as much and stuff like that. Then we got a pretty nice Buzz Off over here. He's still pretty common though. I mean, you could strip his wings off and sell those individually, but he's a pretty nice figure. Probably a $15 figure maybe. Paint's a little bit messed up, so maybe not. Of course, any of these figures, again, if you have accessories to go with them, except for the exception, I would say, is Triclops. He almost always has his armor, and the reason why is you can get his armor off around his head, but it's very hard, so you're almost always going to find Triclops with his actual armor intact. So it's the least valuable armor that there is, for the most part. Alright, now let's get into the more exciting stuff. First we got a Supernatural.
Bat Bomber starts the bat attack. Ghost Finder shoots Eagle's back. Fire the round, ghostly gloom. Follow the skull to the tomb of doom. Put evil skull in the creepy coffin. Turn the key, the ghost world's got him. Spiders, bats, and snakes appear. The way to the ghost world is full of fear. Is it a ghost? Is it a man? Ah! It's a hologram.
Yeah, so I just recently got my first Supernaturals figure, and so this is my second one. I think this guy's called Bernhardt. I think he's one of the bad guys. Something about his hologram, it doesn't like show up very, very vividly. Like you can't. I'm having a hard time making out what it is. I don't know if that's just because of the dark hologram, you know, dark colors. So Tonka Supernaturals, 1980s toy line, utilizing holographic stickers instead of like face sculpts and stuff like that. But I think they're really neat. So I think this is probably like loose like this, probably like around a $15 figure, something like that. Pretty cool. But the big boy in the lot is this guy right here. This is a pretty crazy one. What we have here is a vintage 1982 Remco from the Warrior Beast line, Remco Warrior Beast. This is the big bad of the line. This is Skullman. This is like, for the Remco Warrior Beast, this is like the Grail piece. And I didn't know that he had a soft rubber head, so that's interesting. So yeah, Remco was making, you know, kind of Masters of the Universe knockoff toys in the early 80s, and this is one that people are looking to collect for sure, because it's awesome, and obviously it's like their version of Skeletor, basically, I guess you could say. So I'm happy. This is a really good looking figure. It's not perfect. I mean, there's a little bit of discoloration on one foot compared to the other, But all the fingers are looking good for the most part. Just needs a little bit of cleaning, and this is a great piece. To find this guy complete is going to be near impossible because I think he came with a vinyl cape. So most people, if you ever see that, they probably have a reproduction on it. But this guy, we'll look up some comps on him. Yeah, we'll look up Remco Skullman. The only people selling them, so yeah, some people are selling reproduction capes for him, so that's kind of neat. Oh, and there was 2 versions of Skullman too. So this is, I think, the first version of Skullman, but then they came out with a second version of Skullman. He has a different face altogether. So there's 2 versions of Skullman. The only one available for sale is the version that I have. They're asking about, shoot, over around almost $200 is the lowest price. Oh, actually, no, it would be over $200. Let's look at solds. I see one sold for $127 plus 10 to ship. That was on auction though, so auctions go lower. I don't know if anybody bought any buy it now. Oh yeah, someone did a buy it now. $139.99 plus $8.99 to ship. Oh, that was a pretty good deal, even with the knife. So we'll say it's about $150 figure on average, I guess. Maybe a little bit lower, but yeah. So I actually won another one of these. I got another lot coming soon, so stay tuned. I don't think the condition might be as good as the one on that one. I actually won it for some other stuff. There's some cool figures in it, including some. So yeah, let's get these 2 cleaned up and in the toy collection. Really awesome. And then the rest goes to resale. Or I might pick out an Evil Lynn for my wife's collection and give it to her. All right, decided to push my tier back here on my box toys. I put my Motu bootlegs I have, not bootlegs but knockoffs right now. So that's all I got. I just got Skullman, Guana, and from the Galaxy Fighters I've got, I forgot his name. And I got a couple Supernaturals. Not bad. Alright, made some more sales, got my fan running, hope that doesn't bother anything with the video, but first off I sold my Kenshiro doll, or action figure actually, that I bought actually brand new in the early 2000s. You know, it's cool. I love the Fist of the North Star movie. I remember watching it as a kid, but it's just not my thing to collect. It's pretty neat. If the packaging wouldn't have gotten damaged, it would have been worth a lot more, but I went ahead and took a best offer. $64.77 total paid by the customer. Here's one that did better than I expected. This is a Hot Wheels 67 Camaro, Mattel 1982. Camaro with the opening hood and everything. Actually, I put it on auction. It got a one bid for 20 bucks, so $21.63 total paid by the customer for that Hot Wheels. Then somebody did a combined purchase of some Masters of the Universe accessories from me. Purchase number 1, well, yeah, they bought these 2 Horde crossbows, Masters of the Universe from me, and then combined with, we got a complete Jitsu armor right there. And then finally we got Hordak's armor with the complete with cape that I recently picked up. Oh, they saw recently picked up from a vintage Masters of the Universe lot. So these are some of the pieces that sold. So those 4 total accessories there, $35.93 combined purchase, total paid by the customer. All right, I got some more sales. I sold these 2 Bass, fishing shirts. One's Bass Pro Shops extra large, and one is Bass Association, or Bass of the Bone. Got those for $1 piece at a yard sale a while ago. Sold those for $20.56 total paid by the customer. Then I sold my 2 vintage 1980s G.I. Joes, Leatherneck and Hit and Run, I think. They're pretty nice. I just decided to skip on collecting G.I. Joes. $28.92 total price paid by the customer. I got those from a toy lot recently that I showed you. And then a big Masters of the Universe toy lot that I bought. It was really nasty, the nastiest figures. I salvaged what I wanted from that toy lot there, which was I completed my faker with that lot, and I got Trapjaw's blaster from that lot. What else did I do? Oh, I think that's the lot that I got the Marchon M-Force action figure from, which is pretty cool. I salvaged some stuff from the lot. The faker stuff, the faker alone is worth pretty good out of it, and so I loaded that up with any other really bad condition stuff that I had, and that went on auction, sold for $67 total paid by the customer. That makes back a significant portion of the amount I spent in the first place. So I definitely made a profit on that one. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know about any interesting eBay tips, tricks. Leave comments about anything you want, eBay selling, toy collecting. Hope you enjoyed and have a good one.